Today we're diving into rural France for a €16 three-course lunch at a hidden gem of a restaurant. Then we uncover secret Templar history in a village most people have never heard of, including a locked church, a private crypt and a mysterious octagonal pigeonnier. Let's go exploring.
We're in Champcevinel. We are going to a restaurant called La Forge. It's supposed to be very good.
La Forge restaurant. It's down there. Yeah, I've had sangria for ages. Let's have some more quiche.
Some more quiche.
More quiche.
No.
Today I'm having the salad vegetable, which is with cheese, egg, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, melon and olives. And then for my main, I'm having the chicken basket with rice. And I don't know what to have for my dessert. Maybe the flan, maybe the nectarines, I don't know. But I've started with the sangria. It's not orangey. So what are you having?
For my starter, I'm having a quiche, a cheese quiche, which I've never had before. For my main, I am having a tail of Le Noir and like a creamed leek, I think. Creamed leek and a butternut squash mash with a beurre blanc, I think. I don't know what we're having for pudding, nectarine salad or the flan pâtissier. We don't know yet. First time on the sangria. Oh, I think that's my favourite drink. Wow, that's a lot of good. The menu du jour is €16.
It's a really good bargain, isn't it? €16. If you just wanted a plat, it'd be 11. Bargain. I have a sangria. He has a sangria. You can't have nothing on your own.
Sangria. Tell us the bad news.
Bad news is The good news is we're getting dessert. The bad news is we wanted the nectarine salad and it's gone, it's done. Everybody wanted it. So I'm gonna flan avec fruit rouge.
Nice.
So it's a red fruit sauce with the flan.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bonjour.
Tu veux du fromage? Voilà. Yes.
Oh.
Tu veux...
Merci.
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 Au revoir.
Bonnes vacances. Thanks.
If you like the video, can you give us a thumbs up and subscribe? Makes a massive difference to us. And we've got lots of exciting stuff to show you. You know.
Nothing is better than this. Another moment that we get to live. Breathe the cold air in my lungs. Breathe worry out. 'Cause this life is such a gift. This is the only life that we're ever gonna live. I feel it in my chest. This air I'm breathing in.
This is Andriveaux, and as you go up this road here and turn right, that's where the commandery is up there. But I just wanted to stop and have a look at this lavoir. Dordogne. It's where all the girls would come and do the laundry, or the men were out at work back in the day. You'd have seen the Knights Templars polishing their tunics and all sorts in this lavoir. They didn't have much else to do, so the Knights Templar. Or they were down here washing their tunics. They were actually called surcoats, but there you go.
In my chest, my heart is beating. Wanna take it all in, 'cause nothing's better than this.
This is Andriveaux, and it was the most important commandery in the Perigord. It was housed by the Order of Saint Jean de Jerusalem. When we were at Gout Rossignol last week, there was a commandery that was Saint John de Jerusalem. These were the most powerful of the Knights Templars in the Perigord. All these buildings here had been like ancillaries for it, because what they were doing was making money and then selling their products off to make money for the order, so they could go crusading across the Holy Land. Do you want to come up and have a look up there?
we've come to Les Andriveaux, which has already done the drone work. So you'll be able to see the Templar commandery, which is, there's the sign, it's over beyond those trees and this bamboo. Let's go and see what we can see. There's the board that's outside, so I should be able to translate it and read it out for you later. I think Richard's gone over there. These houses look like they're in some sort of museum or something. That's the road we're on at the moment.
This to my right is the commandery, the old commandery of Andriveaux.
Around 1275, Elie Rudel I, Lord of Pons, Lord of Bergerac and Montignac, sold to brother Gerard de Laverne, commander of Andriveaux, which was the most important commandery in Périgord, preceptor of the Houses of the Temple, master of the Order of Périgord, all the jurisdiction with the lands and the right of justice over the town of Sergiac. On October the 13th, 1307, after the dissolution of the Order of the Temple, the commandery of Andriveaux passed to the Hospitallers of St. John. Arnaud de Mauleon was commander from 1398 to 1412. The last known commander of Andriveaux in 1446 was Arnaud de la Mole. Around 1460, the liquidation of the Andriveaux assets attached to the Condat commandery was completed. In 1542, Condat passed into the hands of a man of value, François de Toucheboeuf Clermont, prosecutor of the Order of Malta, who claimed the religious quarrels of the Reformation. The Chilhaud family will gradually replace that of the commanders with their influence. Catherine Chaloup, Demoiselle du Roc de Campagnac, bought new lands to Andriveaux through her marriage to Pierre Chilhaud, a lawyer in Périgord. Of their 10 children, it was Jean who lived in Andriveaux.
C'est cher, hein? Pas pour moi. Merci, bonne journée.
On July the 26th, 1575, he was second in command of the St. Astier garrison by commission from Marshal Biron. He drove the Protestants out of Périgord. Elected mayor, lavished with honours, ennobled in 1584, then appointed vice seneschal of Périgord. He was re-elected mayor of Périgord in 1609. He then died in 1614, having had the pride of seeing his son Bertrand marry Isabel de Fayolle from one of the country's leading families. Bertrand, described as Lord of the Chapel, followed in his father's footsteps, mayor of Périgord 3 times without being able to obtain jurisdiction over Andriveaux. In 1789, reforms were underway. The farms were entrusted to Joseph and then Jean Serventon, and a descendant of the Chilhauds, Léon de la Marie, prior of Merland, was elected mayor. The union of Andriveaux and Merland was achieved. Among the hamlet's residences, the beautiful Chilhaud house stands out, with its arcades and mullioned windows. In a cellar there is a coat of arms with triple fleur-de-lis, which for the Templars symbolised faith with the Pope, wisdom with the King, and chivalry the Temple. Now the commandery of the Templars of Andriveaux is composed of a mansion, another house called the Pavilion, and a third called the Farmhouse.
These are all the ancillary buildings that are attached to the commandery, and that is the commandery there. Call me Dad, man. Still a captain.
This is the inside of the pigeonnier.
I think it's really all of these buildings would have been a part of it. But I think that's quite old there. That's quite old there, if I'm honest. Too much, isn't it?
This is the remains of the Church of Saint Maurice in Andriveaux, and there's meant to be a crypt in there as well. It's in the grounds of the commandery, so I don't think we can actually go in, but we can just about see the 3 windows that are left. There's no glass in. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Where did we go today, Richard?
Well, we've been to the famous Templar commandery of the Perigord, the premier commandery of the Perigord, called Andriveaux. So that's quite impressive. Anyway, but you already know that because you've seen it. We have been to, what's the name of the place? Champcevinel. We're on the outskirts of Perigord. We've been to a restaurant called La Forge.
Yeah.
And it was a working man's eatery, if you like.
It's a bar, isn't it?
It's a bar.
It's open from 8:30 in the morning till 4:30.
Yeah. The menu du jour complete was €16, and there was a really good choice on the menu. We kind of split the menu up and we've gone both ways. What did you have for your plat complete, Louise?
So for my starter, I had the salad Lestival, which was lettuce, tomato, cucumber, 2 different cheeses, melon, olives, croutons and egg. For my main, I had Basque chicken and rice. For my drink, I had sangria. I'm a little bit tipsy.
And what did you have for your pudding?
My dessert was a flan pâtissier with coulis, fruits rouge. And then I had a café crème as well. So what did you have?
I had a cheese quiche to start with a little side salad. Then I had the Leonnois tail, and there was butternut squash mash with it, leek, creamed leek, I think,
Yeah, the
with a
sauce,
beurre
yeah.
blanc sauce. Then for my pudding, I had the flan. I had a beer,
Presson Fells Gold Blonde.
Fell's Gold Blonde.
I thought it was a dog.
The beer I had was Fell's Gold Blonde. That was quite tasty. I also had a taste of Louise's sangria, and I thought that'd be quite nice. I quite fancy one of those. Sangria was really tasty. Yeah, it's. I think it's something I've just got right into, if I'm completely honest.
You've never had one before, have you?
No. The menu complete was €16. Really good value. It was just really good. My starter, never had a cheese quiche before, just a cheese quiche. It's really nice. There were different sorts of cheeses in there.
Tasted like chèvre, didn't it?
Yeah,
Goat cheese.
some of them were tangy, but there was different sorts in there. Normally, I wouldn't go for the fish. I just don't really go for it, but I'm glad that I had it. I thought it was really tasty. Again, the fish was cooked well. The butternut squash was sound, really filling. I'm like explosible 5,000, I feel at the minute. And the creamed leek was really nice as well. I enjoyed that with the beurre blanc as well. The lemon beurre blanc. It was tasty, and there was a lot of it. We both really wanted to have the nectarine dessert, but it had all gone to us. We didn't get there till 12:30. We had another homemade flan pâtissier, and that was sound. It was really good. It was really good. Really enjoyed it. It was sat on a coolie, so that was it was delicious. And for €16, it was bonkers for the money.
Proper bargain, that was.
Proper bargain.
And it's really filling as well. Because they tend to give you more food if you go to the places where they do food for the working people.
Yeah.
I feel like I should go to sleep.
Yeah, I think Louise will roll up in the boot. What did you think of yours?
I really enjoyed it, actually. The salad was mad. There was so many different things on there. I've never had melon with all of the salad and dressing and all the rest of it. But I ate it very quickly, didn't I?
You did.
I was trying to think of the cheese that was on there. What's the Greek cheese? Feta.
Feta, yeah.
Feta and mozzarella. That was it.
Lovely.
Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed that salad.
Go on.
And the main, that was lovely as well. Like an onion and pepper, tomato sauce. It had a little kick to it. But it was a full chicken breast, and I think it must have been about 2 portions of rice. I really didn't need the dessert. And I thought about ordering it and then taking it home, but I started tucking into it. The coulis was lovely. I really liked that. That would have been nice with the cheesecake, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Would have worked well.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed my sangria, a bit too much. And the coffee was lovely too.
Yeah, it was a good coffee.
So would you like to score it first?
Yes.
Go on then, what would you score it and would you recommend it?
I think I would give it it's got to be a 10, isn't it?
I think so.
It's it's got to be a 10. Everything, it was just done really well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No airs or graces, but it was clearly the hub of the community, because all the workmen were in there. There was a family in there.
Wasn't
It was really tasty. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
I enjoyed it too. So I would score it a 10 out of 10 too, and I'd recommend it too.
I'd recommend it as
But
well.
definitely book, because there's a few tables, but it was full.
Yeah.
And it might be because it's a Friday, so they reopen on the 4th of September. Happy vacances to them.
The total for the meal was $46.90. We'll put the receipt here somewhere. Hopefully there won't be a great big coffee in there.
For a big coffee. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe and ding the notification bell please, because it would really help the channel.
Yeah.
Yes, well those subscriptions are going up. We want to get to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, so stop messing
it would
about.
be fabulous.
Ding the dong, that doesn't cost you anything.
Ding the dong.
Yeah, ding the dong.
Ding the bell.
Does
It
it-
just when you ding the notification bell, it notifies you when there's a video out.
How about that?
How about that?
Anyway.
And the subscription
Come on.
doesn't cost anything. And anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. See you next Friday. Bye.
Not
Bye.
on Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
We won't see you next Tuesday. We'll see you on Friday.
See you on Friday.
Don't worry about it. Bye.
Fish Day Friday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
See you next Tuesday. Right.
You sit to my left, and I sit to your right. I ding the bell from here. Bam, ba, da, bam, bam, bam. Spoon.